There's been an embarrassing rescue from floodwaters here in Traralgon as the creek continues to rise. A man drove a silver Commodore into deep floodwater, taking shelter on the roof as the vehicle filled with water. Emergency crews were quick to respond, requesting the men stay put so they could send a boat out. Ignoring that advice, they pushed the car out of the water themselves. It's one of at least a dozen similar incidents in the area this week. Flooding here is continuing after 300 people were allowed to return to their homes after an evacuation order was downgraded to a moderate flood watch. The nearby Yallourn power station has evacuated its brown coal mine as a precaution and has reduced generation to maintain supply. In 2012, the Latrobe River flooded that mine, shutting it for weeks.
I've had some briefings from Energy Australia about the challenges they're facing. Now, obviously safety has to be the highest priority, and when they had issues dealing with water entering the mine, the decision was made to get equipment out of the mine and get people out of the mine. So, as I understand, they've paused production in terms of harvesting the coal for the power station, which as you're well aware, puts more pressure on the Loy Yang power station, Loy Yang A and Loy Yang B just down the road.
Elsewhere, flood warnings remain in place along the Yarra River near Coldstream and Thomson River around Sale. Tens of thousands remain without power across the state. Some will not be reconnected until tomorrow afternoon.
Storms have caused multiple power failures right across the state, which in turn is affecting the ability of telecommunications carrier services to deliver telecom services. AusNet advises that due to significant asset damage, some areas may have prolonged outages for several days.
The situation here in Traralgon is still quite precarious. Authorities aren't expecting it to get as bad as it was earlier in the week, but that could change at a moment's notice.